fun, chatting with interesting people while styling while we run. It's Kickin in Crocs. We're kicking in Crocs.
Hello and welcome to Kickin and Crocs, the podcast. We talk about martial arts stuff, geeky stuff, and all sorts of stuff. My name is Steve, one half of Kickin and Crocs.
I'm Dave.
Dang it, I got it wrong. No, it's 1/3 of Kickin and Crocs. I got it wrong.
I got demoted. Didn't take long.
I'm Steve, 1/3 of Kickin and Crocs.
I'm Dave. Half, third, part of Kickin.
I'm Nick. I'm still here. You can make up a number. I love geometry.
The final.
Dun, dun,
It's the
dun.
final third.
Well,
Bum,
hello,
bum,
gentlemen.
bum.
Hello.
We are bringing you one of our lowest rated episodes ever.
Yeah,
Zoom
according to
episode.
Nick, right? Like, jeez.
It's true. Our
Came in
Zoom
with
episodes
such
don't get
a-
a lot of play.
Well, then let's fix that right now. Everybody watching or listening right now, share this episode with a friend right now. Just do it right now. If you're driving in your car, pull over. All right, don't do it while you're trying to drive. Pull over. Just share this episode with a friend. Just send it to him in a text. Just copy a link, send it to him in a text. Let's get some more views going, people. There.
Yeah, no
Solid for
intention of being on Zoom tonight, but there was a potential outbreak. of
Yeah,
stuff,
we're good.
so
Yeah,
here we
we're
are.
fine. No worries. But we do
Need
have
maybe
some.
patient zero.
Yes. But yeah, we're fine. Everything be just
we
fine.
have
Everything be
topics.
just fine, right?
All of a
We have
sudden,
topics.
just grabs his face.
I'm melting.
Well, yes, we do actually have some topics for tonight. One of which is fantastic and we're really excited for. The other one
Is bald
Is-
beautiful?
quite disturbing.
Yes.
Bald being beautiful is not one of the topics because everybody already knows that depending on the person, that is true.
I'll give you that.
Steve, you got to join the crew. You're the only
Oh, I'm
one
on my
Kickin'
way.
Across that's not bald.
I'm on my way. Trust me. By the time
Shave that bad boy.
I get to, I'm giving it probably.
By the
I'm
time I
gonna
get to your
say.
age, that's what he's about to
By
say.
the time we get to 1,000 subscribers,
Actually,
he'll lose
you know what?
that.
Actually, yes, that's a good way to put it. By the time I get to 1,000 subscribers, by the way, we're going. Yeah, we only just crossed 700 subscribers, and we've been doing this for over 2 years. Jeez, like, what are we doing
Yeah,
wrong?
but we have all these videos we have to do. I was all set to try and put something on the calendar, and then somebody's in Florida.
Well, here's what I think. I think that Nick just has to, film himself on his trip, and we'll do like a across the country type deal.
Vlog it.
That's fine. We can do that. I'll just grab myself at every airport.
You should.
We can't call it a vlog. We have to call it a clog.
A Krog.
No,
No, because
no, because the classic
that's why you
Crocs
can't
are
say
called
clog.
clogs.
No, clog
Krog.
is the clog is in the public domain. You can use it.
Clog is just a type of shoe style. Like,
I'm totally
in the
aware.
public
That's what I'm
domain.
saying.
okay. Anyways, which topic do you want to go over
We're
first?
dissecting this pun.
Okay.
No, I'm talking to Nick.
Yes.
You put on a robe for this. Like,
Hey,
I'm
Nick does
bringing
have
back
his robe
robe.
on.
I'm bringing back robe rage.
Should
Doing
I go grab my robe?
Yes.
Should I robe
time.
up? I'm a
no,
robe up.
you shouldn't.
I'm a
Robe
robe
up.
up.
Yep.
All right, let's
It's an
stop that.
Italian thing.
Oh, come
Robe time.
on.
It's robe time. It's
This is
a-
why they're low. This is why they're low rated because they take forever. It's not
took-
like this.
So today, what's the
Actually,
first
our
topic
Zoom
you wanted to
episodes are
cover?
some of our shortest ones.
What's the topic you wanted to cover, David?
I
First,
had a topic.
that's the rumor. But
Well,
could
which one
only
did you
be
guys want to cover first? You
Yeah,
want to talk
do we
about?
want to go over the happy one or the potentially sad one?
Well, let's start. I guess let's start with the happy one.
Sure. I'm good with that. We can end it on a bad note. That's great. Okay, here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Croc lovers of all ages, this has already been announced. About at this point, it'll be about almost a week now that they announced this.
I mean, we did. I think we talked about it last episode. I do.
We did? No, we didn't. I don't
I
remember
think
talking
so.
about it.
I definitely showed Nick.
No, we brought it
the-
up. We referenced it.
We referenced it for sure.
Okay, well, it
100%.
wasn't last episode because I don't remember coming across that when I was editing it. But is what it is. In any event,
You better your job.
it is now official. We have not been able to show anybody this, but they are coming out with Dragon Ball Z Crocs, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
You know, there was
Our
come out
wish is
Monsters
granted.
Incorporated Crocs. Just for that.
Yes, they are. That's very true. But I
We're
was
not
more.
talking about
I'm
that.
more excited for the Dragon Ball Z ones. I'm more excited for those. That's just me. I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan. It's one of the only animes that I ever got into. They're
And what's
doing.
cool is they're doing the 2 main characters, Steve, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we got 2
Although-
different types. So they're coming out with for Goku, the main character.
That's cool.
It's the classic clog. It's the classic clog
Yeah,
one. So they're
isn't that
using.
cool?
It's basically unfortunately, I was hoping they would choose some of their more special designs for these, but for Goku, they're going
No, they
strictly
did- well,
classic. Well,
They did for Vegeta.
one thing at a time.
Which
Yeah.
we're
So
gonna show everybody right
Yes.
now. Coming in now, screen shares.
3, 2,
Everybody can-
1, and whoa, that's a perfect picture, Nick. How'd you find that?
I know. I'm just amazing.
That's the
Alright.
perfect
Ah.
picture.
so
It's my
what we got
crazy
here
access to this fantastic
is
system.
what we got here is the classic clog for Goku. I love the fact they put the belt as like the sports mode and comfort mode strap. I thought that was really cool. They have 3 different types of gibbet. Actually, no, there's a lot more. I'm looking at the other one now. I didn't notice the Dragon Ball one. So there's a gibbet that's an actual Dragon Ball. There's a gibbet that is Shenron. There's a gibbet that is Goku. You got the flying Nimbus, Goku's little cloud buddy. There's a little flying cloud buddy.
I love the actual Dragon Ball. It's my favorite right now. I like the way they
Well,
did that.
and it's the correct Dragon Ball.
The
Yep, it's the 4-star one.
4-star.
Yeah.
And I like
then
the
they have-
karate belt as the
Yeah.
Yeah,
Run it
that's
back.
what Steve was talking about. Yep.
neat.
Yeah, so
Oh, did you notice the flare they have on the bottom? That's like a
that's
charge up?
the charge up for Super
Yep.
Saiyan. Yep. Looking pretty
That's
cool,
cool.
there. So that's for
I like
Goku.
it.
And then for Vegeta,
Come on, drag over picture.
we
It's
have
not-
the
It's the Echoes.
the Echo. Yeah, Dave, I was like, Dave, help me out here. The
Yeah,
Echo,
the Echoes.
just a regular Echo? Was it like an Echo Surge? Like what kind of Echo was it?
It's just zooming in as close as
Yeah.
I'm
He's trying his
trying.
best.
It's not working. I'm sorry.
Zoom
guys.
This is why you
out.
should have let me figure it out. Yeah, we're
There
doing
you
great,
go.
guys. We're doing great.
Nick's like, what are they doing?
Man, we can't even see what gibbets they have. The other gibbet over there, we can't even see what gibbet that is, man.
No,
This
but
guy
we can
chose
see
an
the
awful
9,000.
picture.
That
So
gibbet-
ready?
That
Here's-
gibbet here is 9,000.
Yep, over 9,000. That's the one that we can see there. But what's the other one? There you
Yep.
go. That's a much better picture. All right, there we go.
Over 9,000.
There we are. Yes. Yes, yes,
There's
yes.
his Zero form.
Yep.
right
So
there.
he's got the and the over 9,000. What's the
There's the spaceship.
Yeah, he's got the spaceship. What's the red one there though? I don't remember that.
I don't know what that is.
What is that?
Sure, to be honest with you.
It's like
Is
a
that like
trident type thing.
Is that like a Frieza symbol?
I
You
don't
know,
know.
it
That
was
one I don't
part of
know.
the-
I know
Well,
the
this-
over 9,000.
They definitely based this off of like Frieza Force Vegeta because it has the same color
Yeah,
scheme.
that's why I'm wondering if that's part of Frieza's. Like,
No, I don't
I
know.
don't
what
think
that is.
so. I've no, I had to say I hadn't seen that ever before. I couldn't tell what that was. But these are the Dragon Ball Z Crocs. I am surprised that it took them this. What are you typing in? What is the
I'm
red
looking it up
symbol
right now.
on the new Vegeta Croc? Nick is googling what the gibbet is there, people.
That's what I'm
So
looking
if this is a good opportunity for the audio listeners, if you guys have not subscribed to us on YouTube to watch the video versions of this podcast, so that you can
Whis'
see.
signature. It looks like.
Oh, it's Whis' signature.
for.
Interesting.
Oh,
Okay,
yes, that would make sense.
that's very interesting. Okay, so it's not just like Frieza
they-
Force era.
Nope,
Mhm.
they took it from
Super.
Yep.
Okay. Nice.
Right.
So, in case some of us, some people listening probably aren't big Dragon Ball fans. I highly recommend it. It is a great show, especially if you're a martial arts enthusiast. It's one of the things that got me into martial arts. It was like Dragon Ball Z, Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, and Avatar: Last Airbender was like
So
my.
many UFC fighters are giant Dragon Ball Z fans, particularly.
Well, even
Oh, yeah.
WWE wrestlers, they'd come in on like the holiday specials in Dragon Ball wear all the time.
Yeah, like especially like Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, like they are all
And
heavy
usually,
into
it's
that.
usually Dragon Ball Z.
Yep.
Right.
I always caveat that because Dragon Ball is a different.
Right, Dragon Ball was the
Yeah, you're right.
first series that aired in Japan. That's the first one that came out. And then it went into Dragon Ball Z, which is obviously the most popular because that's when Goku first turned Super Saiyan, was in that era. It was in that series. So, and then that's what I think. I kind of feel like that's what really kickstarted the show's popularity was when he turned
Well,
Super Saiyan. 'Cause
look,
that's really what became notable.
Well,
look,
I don't think it was
kicks.
him becoming, or just him being a teenager. I just think that the
No,
Dragon Ball
I think
Z
it was
series.
just it being. I just think it was it being in America because Dragon Ball wasn't really in America.
Yeah, the original wasn't right. Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z was aired on Channel 11.
And then it was before it hit the Cartoon
What was
Network.
Channel 11?
Oh
Because
yeah, way
me, I
before
don't
it
know
was
what
on
those
Cartoon Network.
cartoons.
It was on like Channel 11 or like
Maybe it
what was it
was.
before the WB? But yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was because I remember when I watched it when it first started airing on American TV, long before I was super into anime. There's like three. There's a couple of anime that aired on like just regular TV, dubbed versions, and Dragon Ball Z came out of nowhere because my buddy Scott and I discovered it around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And then what would happen would be you would you would actually go on the internet and like try and figure out like because you there is pictures of all these characters that you hadn't met yet. There was pictures
Okay.
of like Goku with blonde hair, and we were like, "What is that?" And you'd have to like Google and look it up. You didn't have Google, but you would look. You would go online and you'd find out like Super Saiyajin. What is that?
Super Saiyajin.
Or you'd do what we used to do, is where you'd argue who actually knew what it was, and most of you'd be wrong until it came on TV and figured it out.
And then
Yep.
you'd see it in like the lettering, like the SSJ, SSJ, SSG,
So again,
SSJ,
and it was one
Super
of
Saiyan
ones,
God, Super Saiyan, like SSG, SS.
and it was one of the first anime. Again, I watched that dubbed initially because
As
it
did
was
I,
a cartoon show.
because dubbed.
So
It was good.
before it was
That's the way to go.
no, I subbed everything. Subtitles the way to go. But
Well, yeah. Now, as I'm older now, I sub because you don't get as much dubbed available. So
yeah, but even, I mean,
Nick just can't hear what they're saying, so he has to put on the subtitles, so it helps him
I
better to read.
you go.
always preferred subbed, no matter what. But 'cause I like the original. I like to hear it in its original language with its original voice actors. It's just me. But
I would too if Sean Shelmel wasn't so good at voice acting.
So the woman that plays Goku, 88 years old. And
No
still
way,
plays
really?
Goku. Yep.
That
And
is
still played Goku and
incredible.
Daima.
but
Yeah.
going back to something you just said, I just read an article about that. More people right now watch regular TV with their subtitles on.
Well, yeah,
Watch Netflix with their subtitles on.
yeah, I've
It's
heard
like
that.
the modern generations watch subtitles all the time. Everything's in subtitles.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I rarely shut it off because I have this scenario where when the kids are going to sleep, I want to lower the TV to the point where
Yep.
you can't even hear the audio. So I'll
Yep.
read the sub and I'll forget to hire it once they're sleeping. I just leave it off. I hear
Yeah.
the background music and the effects a little bit. And I
I
don't know
don't
if you
even
guys have, do you have the issue with your TV where for some reason the dialogue is
is lower than the
yeah.
yep.
It drives me nuts because I'm constantly having to higher and lower the TV at different scenes for certain
Yeah.
movies, and it's just
Right, like when it
so-
gets to an action scene, it's like boom, explosion, so
Yeah.
loud.
And different
And
streaming
then when they're
services.
talking,
where
they talk
Steve and I were
this
just talking-
softly, and it's like hard to hear them.
Steve and I were just talking about this the other day
Exactly.
because we watch on Crunchyroll and then we're watching Invincible on Amazon. And like
Prime, yeah.
different streaming services, the volume level, like
Yeah, it's
my
like they
TV's on
mix the
20.
audio differently or something.
yeah, because my TV will be on 20. But on Amazon, it's booming loud. You go to Crunchyroll, you're like, I gotta get this up. What's going on here?
I bet they think like,
I get
there's
that too.
subtitles anyway.
Well, that's where I'm at. I'm at the point where, and even Nicole now is at the point where, and you don't even notice it's on. You leave it on all the time, and it's funny because you'll raise the
can't-
volume during the day, and you're like, wait a minute, why do I have subtitles on? This is in English.
This,
Well, see, that's the
I
thing
hate-
is. I'm sorry.
Go on.
Sorry. So, I don't want to like call her out or anything, but there are times where I'm sitting there watching something with my sister, and there'll be like a joke or something that's said, and I start laughing, and she doesn't, and she goes like, "What?" I was like, "Didn't you just hear what is that like?" I didn't really understand what they were saying. They were talking so fast. Can you put the subtitles on? And I'm just like,
Oh boy.
uh,
All right. Well,
sure.
that's a separate conversation.
Sure, I'll put the subtitles on. That's fine. I guess I'll help with that. But
You're not getting the subtitles are harder to catch humor sometimes.
I don't. So the thing
it's
is,
just so they
because
can
I've
understand what they're
watched
saying. I guess.
so much anime subtitled, and it's all. I cannot stand having an English show on with the subtitles on because I have to read it. Have to read it.
Yeah,
I can't
I
ignore
do.
it.
I do
for
it all
me,
the
it's
time.
I can't ignore
distracting.
it.
It's very
I
distracting.
can't.
Yeah.
So
No,
if
I
it's
do it because I lower the TV.
I can't. I hate it. I hate it so much because then I find myself like constantly reading, even though I know what they're saying. I'm constantly reading. I'm like, this is like, because I'm so programmed to how I
I
watch
think
anime.
I think that for the
Hate
case of like Nick, where he's keeping the audio lower so that his family can go to sleep, that's one thing because he's not going to be able to hear what they're saying anyways. But so I think in that case subtitles are useful. But
So I'm tapping my earbud because when I lay in bed and watch TV, I listen to my earbuds. So
I
Kelsey
do
doesn't
the
hear
same.
Kelsey doesn't hear anything, and I can
well,
listen in ease.
not
Nice. I do
not
that
all
too
of us
sometimes.
have the technology, fortunately.
Time to
Like
Like for
for
invest.
you,
example, these headphones are Bluetooth. They wouldn't be able to connect to my TV. My TV's just my TV's not new enough for that. It doesn't have Bluetooth.
Oh,
So
the TV. Well, if you do
well,
Amazon
I don't
Fire Stick,
connect to the
it'll connect
TV.
to it.
I connect. Yeah, I don't connect to the TV. I connect to because my TV in my bedroom's too old for
well,
that.
you
But
have
it's
Apple TV in your bedroom, right?
well, I have an Apple TV box.
Yeah, in your
So
bedroom.
like whatever your cable service provider is, so like Optimum switched to all stream boxes if they can get you on it. Stream box pairs right away with any Bluetooth audio.
Yeah, we don't have Streambox.
No,
We have
but do you
a
have Amazon Fire Stick?
no. We use a Roku.
Oh, Roku.
Roku will do it.
You'll connect it.
Roku would do it.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
maybe. We really don't use that. That's just for like the streaming services and whatnot. We actually still have
Yeah.
cable.
Yeah, well, that's
I still
zero.
have cable too. It's just they twisted my arm into getting their stream box because they're like, "You'll save this much on your bill," and you're like,
You're like,
all
will
right,
I
guess
really
that's what I'm
though?
gonna do now."
Yeah, I got to
So,
call. I have to have my annual call with them, so it's coming up soon.
oh yeah, that's always fun. But
Yeah.
yeah, the Dragon Ball Z Crocs look good. I mean, problem is I'm a Goku fan. Like I know there's a lot of Vegeta guys, but I'm a Goku like fan.
Vegeta.
I like them both very
Prince
similarly,
Vegeta.
but I like Echoes. Like
Luca is a Yajiroshi guy.
Yajirobe?
Yeah, Yajirobe. Sorry.
Yeah. I knew what you
Yep.
meant.
Yeah.
Yajiroshi,
Sensobi.
combining Master Roshi and Yajirobe, it's their fusion.
Yes, it should be. It should be.
I need
Luca
that now. I need that fan art right now. I need that fan art right now. I need it
It
now.
exists. It's got to exist.
I'm
Oh,
sure
that's
somewhere
incredible.
it exists.
I can't
Well,
remember what we were watching. but he saw that one day.
Daima's last episode aired on the anniversary of Akira Toriyama's death.
Yeah,
Yep.
they timed that
So like
just that
fully
exact
wrapped
way.
it up.
Yep.
Yep.
Complete
Whether
his
we're
arc.
planning more episodes or not, they didn't. They're just done.
There won't be though, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
No, not because Akira Toriyama literally had a hand in writing this. So I think if anything, they're
Well,
going to do
also
something
because-
different. They
They're
go
also
Also
new.
Super
because in its
two.
time.
Yeah,
also
Super
because of its
2.
time frame.
No, they are.
It-
Super 2.
Well, because in its time frame, it was supposed to take place just after the Majin Buu.
Buu Saga, yeah.
Yeah, so there is no, so
I'm not a-
Supers.
So you guys haven't seen it yet, but I'm interested to hear your opinion on it.
I'm gonna watch it, but because they did just also announce that the manga for Super starts up again. If it it did start up again. I read the issue already.
There you go.
No, wait, it didn't start up. It started up this month, end of this month.
So here's my question though: the new Goku and Vegeta Crocs, do they look safe?
Good segue.
So
Yes.
you actually brought this to my attention, Dave. I didn't know it, but apparently there's some rumblings and random articles around companies possibly restricting or banning Crocs. This is Steve's bad news of this session, apparently.
We are not going to name any names. And all we will say is that the name of this corporation rhymes with Pisney.
Yeah, we're not going to say anything at all.
No names. Except we're just
No
going to put the
names.
words up on the screen. Apparently, that's fine.
That's no names. No names at all.
No names.
No names.
No, definitely no names. Pisney
So here's the thing.
appears to
Here's the
be.
thing. I know a lot of schools ban them because, uh, particularly like gym classes, recesses, they're worried about. Um, but I had a conversation with my like teacher friend. Is a gym teacher that's like,
Yeah, but I get
oh,
not having Crocs for some of those
they're
events.
so unsafe, and I'm like, they're not. They're not. Here's my problem. So let's get into it. You talk about Disney World, right?
Nope.
So you talk about theme parks.
Pisney World, Pisney World.
So here's my problem. Number one, aside from the fact that Disney sells Crocs literally on site,
Yes, they do. And they
and
they sell all of their own custom gibbets for their characters.
they
Yeah,
also
yeah,
sell
yeah.
exclusive Crocs only at Disney World.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
so aside from that, um, kids wear flip flops and slides to theme parks.
Yeah,
How is
so I
that
don't know.
safe?
That you can wear what?
Flip flops and slides.
I know flip-flops are the worst. I don't
Yeah,
know at
like
Like
all.
people
they
trip
have
on those
less
all
ankle
the
support
time.
than Crocs do.
Oh, they have no ankle support. What a sad sign that is right
That
there.
isn't. Yeah, that's insane to me.
And for those of you listening in, it's a Croc with a no smoking symbol on there, or like do not do this symbol on
I'm
it.
gonna
Right?
go blow my nose. I'll be right back.
Ooh.
Thank you for
So
announcing that to
specifically,
us.
dozens of schools in 20 different states have banned Crocs in their dress code, citing them as unsafe. I again, Dave mentioned it, and I get some of the precautions, unless they're allowing sandals and heels. Heels are crazy dangerous,
Oh yeah,
right?
100%.
Allowing heels and sandals
Way
and
more dangerous
clogs.
than Crocs.
Oh, big time, right? And
Yeah, and
then
well, it's just funny because that's exactly what Dave was saying. They literally sell them in like every single shop.
well, look, here you go, right? You got the Winnie the Pooh and
They do
Tigger's
that, but
Crocs.
like, have you seen the way some of these kids wear their high tops and stuff like that? With like the shoelace is not tied, or they wear the skating shoes, where they do the cool thing with the loops on the end, so it's not secured to your foot.
No, they're
Like,
open. They're
come on.
completely open. Look at these ones, Dave. See, those are the specialty ones you're talking about, all the signatures on it.
Yep. Kids trip. Kids fall. It doesn't matter what they're wearing.
Shoes
It's
will
a it's a
break. Yeah,
it's a lousy excuse.
yeah. That's their example. Is
That's
they
the reason. That could
listen.
happen
If your
with
feet
flip
are
flops.
getting
That's your toes.
listen, yeah, exactly. If your feet are getting jammed into the escalator like this, either there's something wrong with the escalator, or you just did not know how to get off an
Listen,
escalator. That doesn't
when I
happen
was a
that fast.
kid, my grandfather. So yeah, these are stupid
This is
examples.
just people not paying attention. Let's be
First of all,
honest.
When
these
I
are
was a
light rides, and they're jamming their foot. Look, they're jamming those shoes
well,
in that
so
escalator.
when I was a kid,
Set up.
my
Shut up.
grandfather
Uh-huh.
uh, had to pull a kid off of an escalator because the kid's shoelace got caught
That makes
in the
sense.
escalator.
Yep.
So he had to like pull the kid, get it out of his shoe, and like that was a big deal. Shoelaces used to get caught in escalators all the time. So you're not banning shoelaces. Like it's the
Oh no, we're
dumbest.
banning shoelaces. Soon you're banning
That's
feet. You
next.
gotta just
That's
float
next.
down the
It's gone.
escalator.
Yep, it's over.
It's like, man, I don't know.
But it's like kids can't use forks anymore because the edges are sharp.
What are we talking about here?
Come on, come on.
Well, yeah, I mean, the fact that they showed
How much are
pictures
we
and are
gonna
using
neuter
that as
everything we do
proof.
here?
The fact that they showed those pictures and are trying to use those as examples. Now imagine those being flip flops. There is nothing in between your toe and that part of the. That's just people
yeah,
not
your
paying
foot's
attention.
gone.
Like
Well, I mean,
that doesn't
flip-flops and
happen if you just
slides?
pay attention to when the escalator's done. You
No,
step off.
I understand like schools because you can't wear like a flip flop or a slide to a gym class.
Which is what I just said to Steve. Like if you're banning the other like high heels, flip flops, clogs, okay, then put them in there. But not
But
then
you
forget-
can't. But like I remember tons of girls in high school coming to school in their little Old Navy flip flops.
Yeah.
Like that is not more secure than a Croc. I promise you that.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
So
so
I
bad.
don't know if it's gonna happen for all the reasons you said, Dave, right? They sell them. It's a big part of what they do in their retail businesses.
Steve and I have
think
literally
it's
done the
more
Murph 2
of
years
they're
in a
just gonna put
row.
more risk on. What?
Steve and I have literally done the Murph 2 years in a row in Crocs.
Yep.
And
which
here's the
involves
thing too.
running and moving and
Running,
Here's the
push-ups, squats,
interesting thing, right?
pull-ups.
Here's the interesting thing. No Crocs on escalators. So then what are you telling these people? Take the Crocs, hold them, and go on the escalator barefoot, which is an even bigger risk if you're jamming your foot that close to the edge anyway.
I'll
Then
wager
it's
they
just
just
gonna
don't
break
even
your
let them
foot
go
up.
on the escalator. I'll bet they just don't even go on the escalator. Then they say, "Hey, you got to use the stairs." I bet that's what they do.
I don't know. I
I
rode
don't know. I've
many an
never ran
escalator
into
in
it.
my Crocs. I've never got my foot caught.
Yeah,
And if
me
you
too.
ban them, are you banning
And
them for
with
children?
shoelaces. With
Are you
shoelaces.
banning it for children, or you're banning them for everybody? In which case, like, come on, man. If I'm an adult, I can wear the shoe I want to wear.
I
Like,
know when
stop
to
it.
step off an escalator before my shoe gets stuck. Like,
Have you met some adults though?
No, but like, whatever happened to personal accountability and responsibility? Like, come
Wait a
on.
minute. David, how dare you use those terms?
Again, going back to my grandfather, he wore polished,
Steve, no matter how you look at it, stay there.
polished. He wore
Yep.
polished dress shoes with everything. So
Nice.
so he would be in a full
Like
sweatsuit,
shorts.
like a sweatsuit, like sweatpants, sweatshirt, black polished suit shoes,
That's funny.
like
were they the only shoes that
just
he
like
had?
what he wore. That's just what he wore.
Was
but
he an extra in The Sopranos?
He
like,
goes in.
we went to Disney. That's what he wore.
That's
So,
funny.
like,
But did they have shoelaces? Because then he's out.
yes.
Oh,
According to
that's
CNN.
it. That's it. That's the end. He's off the escalator.
I just don't. I feel like Crocs, because they're popular, they got to come after it now.
Yeah, everybody
guess.
needs a little something to go
I
after.
just think of every kid that wore etnies and Vans without shoelaces when I was a kid, or like with nonsense
Yeah.
tied shoelaces. I'm like, those weren't safe at all.
What the heck is that about?
Yeah, it's listen, if you're gonna get hurt, you're gonna get hurt. It is what it is. Now, I mean, if people are like dying or losing limbs, okay. But again, an escalator, if you're getting your foot jammed to the bottom of the escalator, that's on you.
You're
Right.
just plain not paying
That's
attention.
what I'm saying.
The moment you feel it's not a shredding machine. The moment you feel the contact, you're pulling that foot.
I mean,
Like,
did you see people
Go
run marathons in Crocs? We talked about it on the
No,
show.
but you know what I need to see on the video? I need to see a video of how fast is this happening, and like I need to see the act. Are they like kicking their foot into the bottom? Because I can't imagine if I
Did
just
you-
sat there, you would trip before you would get hurt.
Speaking of theme parks, did you see the Universal had to settle their lawsuit with the lady that got hurt in the Harry Potter ride?
No, I didn't hear anything about that. What happened?
Yeah,
Oh
what the
yeah,
heck?
she got hurt in the one of the Harry Potter rides in the Harry Potter world.
And she sued. obviously.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, she sued.
How did she get?
So how was
what
it
happened?
settled? Yeah.
He fell off the one with where they go through Hogwarts.
I've got it. We want to hear
You
about
know,
it?
the ride where they go through Hogwarts. She like got off too early, or the harness wasn't secured enough, or whatever the case may be.
That's not good.
You want to see a 26-second video on it?
Sure.
Got it. Oh,
Exiting a ride at
We're gonna get
University
flagged for using Fox News.
big time in court. A federal jury awarded
day, LA, sir.
74-year-old Pamela Morrison $7,250,000 after she suffered a crushed spine. She lost her balance after she was forced to exit the
wait,
Harry
she was
Potter ride
74?
when her safety harness failed. Universal tried to blame her, but the jury said otherwise. The theme park has not commented on the verdict.
Wow.
I love his ad.
And his
Wow.
extremely-
Wow.
I just so that like her safety harness failed. She had the extra ride. I guess she crushed her spine. However she was doing it. But,
Oh
like,
my
she
God.
was on a
That's-
spring chicken.
He kept rent increases.
No, she was 78 years old, but that's no excuse for the ride to break her
74, I
spine.
thought. 74.
Oh, 74. Okay, sorry, 74. But again,
It don't
should
matter.
not-
No matter how old you are. If that's bad of
she
an injury
golden.
happens, something went wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. It should not be crushing your spine regardless. Sorry. That's horrendous.
Ay.
So
Yay.
interesting, all right.
Yeah, I had not heard
That's
that.
Insanity.
I
yeah.
And
love that
let
part.
me just point out. A key fact here. She was not wearing Crocs.
You know what? That's it. Whatever shoe she was wearing, banned.
Perhaps theme
And
park
it-
should ban 74-year-olds.
They might. They might. Sir, you're
I'm just
70.
saying. I'm just
Sir,
saying.
when is your birthday? Today's my birthday. We're celebrating. You can't come in, sir.
How old? Let me see some ID.
Yeah,
ID to
exactly.
get in.
You're getting ID for
Seventy-
being
I
too
swear, I'm
old.
It's the
I
exact
said-
reverse.
I said
Being too
47.
old.
I'm
Done in-
dyslexic. I said 47.
If your ID is not done in Crayola, you can't enter.
Yeah,
It's not
sorry,
a
yeah.
Crayola ID.
That's funny.
And that's crazy. I did not hear that story, and that's wild because I love that park at Harry Potter, the Harry Potter
Oh yeah,
park.
no, it's great. I've been on that ride. Spine's still intact. I'm good.
I haven't.
It made Nicole real. It made me a little
bucket
bit nauseous.
list.
Made Nicole like crazy nauseous.
Well,
She,
why would
well,
you have
she
the
gets
motion sickness person go
and
on
you're
those
putting her on a
types of
simulator.
rides?
No, she's usually better than me, honestly. To be so when I came off and I was like a little woozy, she's like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna try it anyway." She came
I
off.
thought she
white as
can't play
good.
video games because she gets motion sickness.
Yeah,
Yeah, she can't. She can't play like a Mario Kart. I know.
So, but like
but she can go on the
that's a
ride.
ride that's a giant simulator on a moving track.
Dude, she skis. That's like real life simulator. Same thing.
No, it's not like a real. Oh my god.
Same exact thing.
Well,
I think
apparently
she's
there's just
full
as
of it. I
much a
think she
risk of
doesn't wanna play
injury, I
video
guess.
games. I think that's her excuse for not having to play video games. It's like, oh, this one bothers my motion sickness. But then she's like, oh, I can play Kung Fu or Boomerang Fu, no problem.
Well, because Boomerang Fu, it's a fixed screen. Yeah,
Yes, yes,
that's her.
yes.
Because
No,
she
it's
like
not. Screen moves all over the place. She's full of it.
she really likes Mario Party. She loves Mario Party.
Mario Party's fun.
Yep. And regular Mario Brothers left to right. She can do left to right. She just can't do 3D, like where like you're following a path of some kind. She just doesn't do well at
A
all.
lot of excuses, I'm hearing. A lot of
Yeah,
excuses.
it sounds like to me. Don't look at me.
a
Listen,
lot of excuses.
when
But
we
yeah,
got
so
married 20 years ago, she never gave me this
I
heads up.
did put on my birthday list another pair of Echo Surge. But
Ooh.
Are you gonna replace it with
can't
one of the
decide
Dragon
if I
Ball
want
Z
the-
Crocs?
I can't decide if I want the Dragon Ball Z. I'm a huge anime fan, but I'm cautious with like, so like obviously they had Naruto Crocs as well, and they had Jujutsu Kaisen Crocs.
Which Echo
don't know
Surge are
any
you
of those.
getting? Are you getting the Vegeta Echo? No, the Echoes.
I'm gonna
No?
get the Vegeta Echoes.
Which one are you getting, Dave? Which ones? Which Echo Surges are you looking at? There's a lot of them out there. I'm not sure what you're looking at.
The brown top with the black bottom.
Brown top, black bottom. Okay.
I forget exactly
them,
what it's
but-
called. I got it
Okay.
written down.
Okay. They really caught you that look?
Yeah, I'll show you the ones are.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see them. But brown,
mean
like
you
a,
don't
li-
see
oh,
'em?
a light brown, like really light.
It's the almond tint. It's called.
Almond tint.
You're
Hang
sharing,
on.
you're sharing it. Sweet. I do like the share option. 'cause
No,
you
I'm
get
just
to
gonna do
see
this.
them. Oh, I can't
That
see
doesn't
anything.
work.
Oh,
didn't
no, it's not
work.
gonna work.
That's not gonna work. We
Yeah,
can't even
yeah,
see
yeah,
the
yeah, I saw it.
colors. Just share it.
It's called almond tint. I don't got to do the whole screen sharing thing. It's a pain in my
Let
butt.
Nick do it. Nick can find it. We
Yeah,
trust Nick.
almond
will.
tint.
We have the oldest guy that
Almond
can't
tint.
use technology to do it. We got this.
Yeah,
I think it's more fun when we let Nick do it. He's like, eh?
I
I
appreciate
just
your
need Steve.
confidence.
I just need Steve behind you saying, just
Eh,
this
Double click. Eh.
Seriously. Seriously, that's all we need. Hold on, I got him. I found him.
Shout out 12 Days of Kickmas.
Why is Crocs verifying them from a human? Just take me to the place. Let me buy it.
So I'm thinking. Well, I sent that to my wife and my.
Oh no, why would you
Mother.
do that? Why would you send it to
I
your
think-
wife?
Well, because I sent it to my mom too, and my mom. will
She's
follow
never
through.
gonna buy them.
Yeah,
for you.
those are the ones I like.
Oh, look at this. That's good.
Neat. Right? So
I
that's
have the
pretty
gray
cool.
ones, so I already own the gray ones. If you recall, Steve stole them. Nope,
These?
nope. Yes,
I
those.
attempted to, and then you beat me with the gigantic croc.
Yes, don't ever touch them.
I was
These
not
Crocs
in
are
my
the ones I
right
like the
mind.
best.
She made me do it.
These
Those
kinda
are
cool.
nice, but I already own Echoes that are pretty close to that.
Those are
Those are
boring.
boring.
I have Echoes.
These are nice.
what
These
they?
aren't. These
Storms.
almost remind me of like boots, like the way the color tone goes. And
I like them. They work
Yeah,
for
like
me.
work boots.
Yeah, I like them.
Anywho,
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Nice. So when are you getting them? You put them on you for what?
This
put
birthday
it on my
list.
list. I'll probably have to buy it myself because that's how that works. But
But it's okay though because you're getting your PlayStation 5 this year, so you're good.
yeah, just in time for a PlayStation 6.
Declan.
Yeah,
Declan's gonna get the
exactly.
PlayStation 5, yeah.
Just how it's gonna work.
Luca was super excited about his Xbox X. He was.
Well, the Switch 2's coming, so
we had June, right? We said June.
that's another thing.
Yeah. The Switch
On my
2,
list.
though, it's like they're catching up with the graphics and they're making this system holistically bigger. The only thing I really like about it is the magnetic controller connection. And I say I like it now until I'm holding it and the stupid magnets let loose and the thing falls.
Yeah, and thing falls off. Yeah, no, I'm not excited about
But
that.
for right now, I like it. We'll see.
Magnets never fail.
Okay.
I've seen magnets
Tell
fail all
the,
the time. I
tell
have
the
seen
wood.
many different magnets have failed in my presence before.
Tell the
sir.
wood burning project that I had that I'm trying to connect via magnets, and they're like, "No, sir, we are not going to work for you." So that is not how
I've
I got
seen,
a slightly weaker magnet because I didn't want it to pull out of the wood background, and the weaker magnet won't hold. But I'm afraid the stronger magnet is going to be way too strong and constantly
Ugh.
rip out of it. So I'm
Hmm.
still playing around for like a medium force magnet, and I have not found
Just
it yet.
want a
So
little
the
less, right?
search continues. Yeah, the search continues.
I
This product been working on for a year and a half.
I do like MagSafe on my phone though. It's like one of the best features they added. So
What is it?
I'm for that.
the
It's where the
MagSafe
back of the
on
phone, back of the phone is magnetic. So it can like magnetize to a
You have it on your phone.
charger or
No,
to
no,
a.
I have it. I charge my chargers.
I think it's the best feature they've added.
Yeah,
You know what?
it's
You know
pretty
what
cool.
really got me into it, Dave? What was it, like 3 years old, 4 years, more than that, right? It's like before COVID, right? It just came out, kind of.
Yes.
The car thing.
Yeah, no, you know what got me? I was in Grand Central Station, not Grand Central, Port Authority, and there's a Starbucks there, and they had long wooden tables you'd sit at, right? Either if you're ordering or you're relaxing and hanging out, and they start in the table was like, hey, charge your phone. It would be
Oh, that's
the
pretty
image
cool.
of a circle, but I'm like, what? Charge my phone? What the fuck you talking? There's no plugs here. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then
You
a
put
guy's
them?
like, "Oh yeah, you just lay your phone on it."
Yep.
And I didn't have the newer iPhone at the time or Android, so it was like I laid my own phone on it, did nothing. I was like, "Thanks, buddy. Way to help me out." He goes, "No, no, no. The generation before the ancient one you have will, you know." He was nice enough to tell me my phone was old as hell. I was like, "Thank you, sir."
Yep. That's it.
He's
I mean,
like,
that's
and then I'm like, "I need to get a new one." And you just go to these places and you just put the phone down as a
yeah.
charger.
Well, a lot of them have that. Every car has a wireless charge pad now too. Like
Yep.
it's just
Yeah, yeah.
commonplace.
My new car has it. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. I think it's a cool option, and for a store where it doesn't take up any more space, like you don't have to worry about customers plugging wires in and all this nonsense, but you can
Yep.
still accommodate, right? It's cool. The airport. I'm surprised the airports didn't go that direction yet because they still have the plug ports. I'm
Yeah.
surprised.
Oh
they
yeah.
didn't do
Airports still have.
that. Yeah.
Well, give it time.
Oh no, I will. I
Yeah.
know they're they'll update. I'm sure. Do you guys want to take a sneak peek into the movies of 2025?
No.
No. Oh, come on,
I
Dave.
mean,
What movies? What
yeah,
movies? There's
I
nothing else
haven't
Come
coming
seen
out
on,
anything
yet.
that's still
There's
that
no
Dave.
interesting at
trailers
the
yet.
moment.
Dave, they're great trailers.
Oh, Nick, I wanted to talk to you. Steve's out of this conversation. Did you finish Spider-Man yet?
Yes.
So good, right?
Weird ending. I liked it. I like how they
Oh, the
tied it
ending was
together.
perfect.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
ending
yeah.
was perfect.
I like that they looped it. Like they closed the circle on it. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's good. It was a cool,
Perfect.
the whole series was fine. Like it
What
was,
a what a
it was
great
good. It was a good
what a
series.
great it made the whole first episode make way more sense.
Well, you know what? I love
Perfect.
stuff like that. Like watching shows like Loki, even things like WandaVision. We're watching Moon Knight now. I love when you watch it the second time, you're like, oh my God, that's why they did that. I love that.
I did not even expect that until that episode. And then as I go through, it's like, oh, I know what's gonna happen.
Well, that's like how they
Ooh.
do it for 2 seconds in Incredible when he gets his clothes from his own hands, right? Like 2 seconds. Did you see the Incredible episode yet?
We're
Oh,
only 2 episodes in.
no, you're the worst. All right, you guys are so slow. But
I
yes,
read the comics,
Hey, man,
but,
we only
like,
watch one a
years
week.
ago.
so they, the way they closed the loop in the Spider-Man was cool. I really like how they looped right back to the first episode and then talk about
Yeah.
it, and that was neat.
It's so good. That
Yeah, and
show's so good.
it was an interesting way of incorporating the symbiote. Was pretty wild how they were
So
trying to
good.
figure
Well,
that out.
you know, in the first episode, that's what it was, but
Oh yeah, I mean,
they
it
did
was
such a good job.
it was good. It was
Oh,
good. Yeah, I like the fact that while they added new characters or changes to some characters, they still had legacy characters, which like
but no,
Doc Ock's
no, no, no,
legacy
no,
was
no, no,
great.
no. But all those characters are characters in Marvel.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah,
They just repurposed them.
yeah, 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 yeah.
You got to
Like
remember,
she's
they
like
originally
in fact,
intended this to be a part of the MCU.
originally, but they bailed on that real early.
Oh, yeah.
So, but like I
Are
forget
they gonna have a
his
season?
best
Are they approved for a season 2?
up to season 3 already.
Oh, good, 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 good.
The girl that's his best friend,
Yeah.
she's a superhero within the Marvel universe as
Oh,
well.
what did she end up becoming?
They're already leading to it. I forget what her name is, but they're already leading to it with her amulet.
Okay. She holds on to it all the time. I'm waiting for something to happen. Yeah. And
Well,
Tombstone now
they
has
gave you
to.
like little hints. They gave you little
Yeah.
hints already.
Tombstone has to take on his true form now too, which is
He's
awesome.
starting to, yeah.
Yeah, it was cool to see what happened to him and how they did it. It was.
Oh, so
That's how it
good. Steve,
happened in
you're
the
not missing
comic.
out.
It is how it happened in the comic with
It
the
is.
guy.
Yes, it is. It is.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
doing a fantastic job on that show. So
they're doing a
good.
good job. It's a good job. I think Dave might be overestimating how amazing it is to get you to watch it, but it is good. It is good.
No, it's really good. It's good.
It's good. It's
As a
solid.
Spider-Man fan, it's really good.
It's solid. It is solid. I'll give
It's
you that.
it's well worth the watch. Doctor Strange is cool too. They did a good job with him.
Again, traditional looking. I don't know about the leopard skin gloves. I'm
Yeah,
not saying-
that was a little weird, but
I'm like, what? But I think he did have them in the comics too. He did have them in the comics. I
But
believe.
somebody put up a meme and I was like, oh, it's so true because it was like a stack of like it was like it's another golden age of superhero cartoons, and it was the Superman cartoon that Steve and I like.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. Yep.
And then it was the new Batman animated series cartoon, which is really
That's
good.
almost like the old one. Like it looks good.
Well, it's the same. It's the same people.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then it's the Spider-Man show,
Okay. And what's the last one? How are they wrapping it up?
and then it was it Invincible? I think it was Invincible.
Invincible's good, but Invincible's got so much violence that I can't enjoy it with my kids. Where the other three shows I can.
Yeah,
Oh my-
Invincible's so aggressive. There's no
but
way.
the comics are like that.
What?
That's how the comics are.
No. I know. It's like it's the same thing like Watchmen. I get it. It's the type of show it is. I understand. I just can't get. I'm not gonna sit down and watch it with the kids and just like, eh.
So
It is
Yeah.
It is
So
good.
Nick, Doctor Strange does actually wear those gloves in the comics.
Yeah,
looking it up
yep,
right now.
I
I got
know.
'em.
It's weird.
I mean, they're really comics accurate with like some of the portrayals.
Yeah,
Some.
the best is easily Doc Ock. Doc Ock.
That's
Doc
the
Ock's
cool thing
perfect.
about cartoons, though, is you can get very comic accurate with cartoons. In live action, there is some comic accurate stuff that does not translate to live action well at all.
Well, I'll
You know
tell you,
what,
they're
though?
doing it with Fantastic Four, and it looks
That's
good.
what I'm
did
saying.
Do,
But
they
people
did
are
do
starting to.
Spider-Man's eyes though. In
What
this
is that?
animated series, in the animated one that we're talking about, they did Spider-Man's eyes like the costume from the movies.
But they can animate, right? They can go like wider and stuff like that.
No, but they did it like robotically. Like you can tell.
Oh, they explained it, yeah, or they made it.
No, they showed it. Like when you watch it, it's like the old cartoons where his eyes just like it's
Yeah,
just the mask
yeah,
just
yeah.
opens and closes. You can
It's
see
like it's like
the
Deadpool where he
exact
just
same
moves.
mechanism. You see the mechanism from the mask in the movies.
Yeah, they're trying to
in the
make it like
animation.
it's not just a poor animation tactic. Yeah. Got it.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, no, it's neat. It was again overall good show, definitely without a doubt. I like
Can't
that.
wait for the next season.
Maybe it's in the movie previews that we were gonna watch.
Like
What
what?
movies are coming out that you're so
What
fascinated
previews
with?
do you have?
The new Jurassic Park movie.
Oh God,
no.
I hate Jurassic Parks. Go on.
Let me see what other movies there are.
I'm not a fan of Jurassic Parks.
That's fine. That's why I didn't ask.
I
The first one.
enjoyed.
I like the first one.
I enjoyed the first one. I also enjoyed Jurassic World. I'm not gonna lie.
Jurassic World was okay. The first Jurassic World. Again,
Okay, so
though, they
here's
went back.
Here's the movies, right? That's in this trailer thing. It's Jurassic World Rebirth, Final Destination, Bloodlines, Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four, I watched the trailer on. That was pretty.
The
I was
Accountant
excited for it.
2. The Accountant 2. I like the first Accountant movie. I like that one. Superman, Borderline. I don't know what
I'm
Borderline.
excited for Superman.
Well,
See,
I
that was
know-
in there.
I know
See?
the accountant is definitely not something that's family friendly. Borderline, I don't think is family friendly either. So
How to
No.
Train Your Dragon.
that one is
The live
obviously.
action. It looks
Thunderbolt.
good, but
It does. Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolt looks good.
It does.
Thunderbolts is
Mickey
Marvel.
17.
Mickey 17 is not appropriate for children, but it is very interesting.
What
Interesting
is
concept.
it? How is that not appropriate for children? What is it about?
Think
Oh,
it-
it's not Mickey Mouse. Oh.
No, it's about a guy. It's about a cloning.
Oh yeah, where he dies over and they kill him over and over again. Oh, okay.
Yes.
So that's
Yeah.
his, so like the
Then there's-
designation 17 or something.
Then there's Smurfs
There's another Smurfs coming out.
and John Wick Ballerina.
Yeah, it's a spinoff.
Oh, it's a girl being a John Wick character.
No, it's
No,
she's
no, John.
in
She's
Yeah,
the-
good. No, she's another assassin. Oh no, I get it. I see. I've seen this one.
yeah.
Actually, it
she's
looks
It's
in the
involved in
she's
the
in the
universe.
she's in the universe. They're just doing. She's getting a spinoff.
yeah, she's. I
She's
remember
already been
seeing
in
that.
the
She actually was really good. I know who she was. Okay.
yeah.
What was that female actress that just died at like 39 years old? that
Michelle
was
Trachtenberg.
in Buffy, right? Yeah.
Bad liver transplant. She had a
Was
liver
it?
transplant.
Is that what happened?
Yep. She had liver. She had a liver disease, and she had a transplant, and then I guess the body just ended up rejecting it.
That's
Uh,
terrible.
Yeah,
uh,
she was dude. She's from our childhood because she was in. She
was
was
she
in.
Buffy or Angel? What was
No,
she in?
she was in Buffy.
Yep.
She was also Harriet the Spy
Yep.
in the old Nickelodeon ones.
Oh,
She was
I've
on.
heard it. I know what that is.
Gossip Girl.
She was on the Adventures of Pete and Pete
Yep.
from way back. Euro Trip. If you ever saw Euro Trip,
Yeah, she was the sister.
Where Scotty doesn't know comes from. You know
She
that
was the
song?
sister. Yeah.
That's she was a sister. She's been in a lot of good things.
Yeah. And she was a good actress. She actually was really, really
Yeah,
good.
she was only 39.
But she was
Bad
off
liver
the radar
transplant.
for a while. I haven't seen her in
Well,
anything.
because she had a liver disease.
Oh, for a long time. This is not new. This is something she's been
Well,
dealing.
she got on the transplant list and then needed to get a transplant, and then she got the transplant, and then the transplants would
That drives me crazy when you have someone like so successful, so young, and just cut out. Reminds me of that guy from the Disney shows, The Descendants, too. The kid that was I don't know if you, I'm trying to think of what else you guys would have seen him in, but he was another young actor that ended up passing away in his like early 20s.
Cameron
Even the guy who
Boyce.
played, yeah, Cameron Boyce. Yep, thank you so much, Steve. Yeah.
Yep.
And then you had the guy who played, Black Panther, who basically you're in your prime, and he passed
Yep.
away, right? Just like you hate to see it when they're in the best. I don't want to say the best parts of their lives. That's not the right answer, but the best, let's say, financially successful.
yeah,
parts of their
yeah.
career. That's
Well,
just
it goes to show you. I mean, it's if you don't have your health, you have nothing.
well,
Yep.
wasn't that what Steve Jobs said? Right?
Yep.
He was like
Hence
all
the,
the money in the world, and I'd give any of it for a
Hence
couple
the need
of
to constantly train. Stay in
That's
shape.
it.
Also, we gotta get these videos shot because this is the year we're doing. I want more videos. So let's go.
Oh, you guys have been doing really, really well with the techniques of the week and the
No,
weapons.
but we got challenges. I got 3
Yeah,
challenges
we
lined
need
up
videos.
already.
They're gonna. We
Okay.
need to change it
I
up.
got 3 separate challenges lined up for us. So
Challenge
far.
one is Nick make it to one of
Ian-
these
Ian
videos.
gave us
Yeah,
a nice
that first
idea
challenge is
today, which is-
actually get Nick to be in one.
Exactly.
Ian gave
exactly.
us a nice idea today, which is a kind of
Who
just
did?
to take on something you already
Ian.
did. But
What is it?
well, we'll talk about it later.
Oh, I didn't know. It was a
No
secret.
spoilers for the audience.
No spoilers, but it is a take on something
The
we kind of already
audience
did.
loves spoilers.
But it looks good.
Mm,
No spoilers.
the audience loves spoilers.
So
They want to know.
They may love it, but sometimes what you love is not what you will get.
you know what's
That's
going to
weird.
be interesting,
Okay.
and I think it's just a YouTube exclusive. I think it's just a YouTube movie.
Okay.
The guys on the Marshall Club.
Yes, love them.
Paper Tigers. Go.
Paper Tigers.
Brother, son.
Brother Son.
Yeah, the weird thing I can never
The
say.
oldest one made it as Death Dealer.
Everything,
in,
everywhere, all at once.
Thank you.
Right.
The one I can never remember that name.
Death
Everything
Dealer
Everywhere
in
All at
Shang-Chi,
Once,
yes.
Andy Lee was Andy Lay, or however you pronounce it, was
He was
Death
funny for the
Dealer.
3 seconds he was in that. Yeah.
He was Death Dealer in
Yeah, Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah, when he walked into the cage to fight in the cage. Yeah.
So the 3 of them that are they make up the Marshall Club, the 2
Uh-huh.
brothers and their buddy.
Yep.
They have a movie coming out called Kung Fu Avengers,
Ooh,
and it's
what-
like a love note to old kung fu movies.
ooh, nice. The
Oh, yeah.
problem is Steve
So
needs to
are
watch
all
some
the
Kung Fu.
all the other like kung fu movie stars, are they going to be in that? Is that why they're calling it Kung Fu Avengers?
No, it's so far I just saw the 3 of them, but it's good. It's a clear nod to like old kung fu movies, and it's their love letter kung fu movies, and I think they're doing it themselves. So I think maybe they like took some of the money they've made from doing stunts and doing stunt work, and they're kind of producing it themselves. So I'm excited for it.
All right, I just saw a bunch of satire comedy that came up as Kung Fu Adventures. So
No.
obviously
You know
it's
what?
not out there.
We'll watch the trailer when we're off air. I have it saved.
Cool.
Oh
So
my God.
I'll screen share it.
I'm going to tell you right now, the stuff that I'm finding right now is freaking hilarious. We should watch it, but anyway, we're not going to.
Kickin and Crocs reacts.
I know, but we could test pilot it right now.
No,
see
this is not,
everybody.
no, this is not a good reacting thing. Anyway,
Not for the podcast. We could probably do it on
yeah,
Zoom or
that's for the
something else.
podcast. Come on.
Oh my God, it's Beat Down Boogie. Come on. How do you
Beat
get better than
down,
that?
boogie.
Come on, you can't beat
Everybody,
Beat Down
comment
Boogie.
below if you want to see us do some more like little reaction videos to some martial
we
arts type
will.
videos. This doing it actually on Zoom like this with the screen sharing and me being able to screen record it on my computer
Perfect.
is actually real. Makes it super easy. So I
Yeah,
feel like we should
I
definitely
mean,
do that.
We should definitely do that. But for now, I think it's comfort mode time.
Okay, sounds good to me. If you have not already, please make sure that you follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Kickin and Crocs, KICKIN.cracks.
Crocs.
The best.
Yes, absolutely. Subscribe to us on YouTube so you can watch the video versions of this podcast, see all the stuff that we screen share when we're on the Zoom episodes that we do. So make sure you subscribe on YouTube, like the video if you enjoyed it, comment below if you have any opinions on any of the various topics that we talked about today, about Disney banning
Oh,
Crocs on
I got the name
escalators,
wrong.
the
I
Dragon Ball Z
apologize.
Crocs. What'd you get wrong?
It's Shaolin Avengers. Excuse me.
I
Not
saw
Kung
that
Fu
too.
Avengers, Shaolin Avengers. Okay, gotcha.
saw that
I'll have to
too.
keep that in mind. Shaolin Avengers. Okay, I'll have to write that down somewhere so I don't forget. Anyways,
And if you're listening on any of our audio options, give us a whole bunch of stars like I just did now, as many as you can possibly get on the screen. 50 million. How many as you want, but literally 5 stars, and then share. We are coming into a warmer season here in the Northeast, so as you're starting to get ready to clean your yards out and get your outdoors prepared and pulling up the grills again, you should have on a Bluetooth speaker, Kickin and Crocs playing nice and loud, full blast, so your neighbors can hear.
All right, then.
I think that's all
And
we
you
got.
stay kicking internet.
So until next time, I've been Steve.
Always Dave.
Still Nick.
If you ain't crocking, then you ain't rocking.
You stay kicking internet.
Buonanotte a tutti.
A tutti.
Did-
A
did-
buonanotte.
Did Nick
Hey,
remember to
Buonanotte.
say? Did Nick remember to say his line and Dave forgot to say his? That's incredible.
No, I know my line. I love you for the bottom of my Crocs.
Wow, I could have ended it right after Nick said his. And then,
Good if you can still edit it.
I said you stay kicking internet because you stopped saying that. So
I did not stop saying that. I still say it at the end of every episode. I just want you to say
Yeah,
your
say
line
it.
too.
I love you for the bottom of my Crocs. There, I said
There
it.
you go. There you
Leave me alone.
Never. Nick's having a lot of fun with the screen pops up. I don't understand why the Zoom episodes are the least viewed episodes. We literally have so much more stuff to put on the
Going
screen.
on.
There's so much more going on the screen in the Zoom episodes.
Where
Well-
Steve has so little control over the madness.
Yep, so little. Well, until next time, everybody, you stay kicking internet. Catch you next week.
Interesting people while styling while we run. It's Kickin and Crocs. We're Kickin and Crocs.